here we are today with Heather, who is the only one on the screen right now, so give me a moment.
You're the only one I
Don't
see
know
on
where
the
we're
screen.
at.
I see only Heather now. I don't see anybody else. This
Oh,
is
now
our
I
first
see
time.
Deb.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, we have a good, we have a new program today, so hang tight, people. What happened? Where did all my things go? All right, just keep talking.
Well,
We'll
just put
figure
Heather
this
on the
out.
screen.
Oh,
There we
no.
go.
Well, yeah, I think it goes to who's talking.
I was going to
Oh,
say, you
really?
guys just see me. I only see you guys.
I see you now, Heather.
I don't see
I
myself
see
at
Deb,
all.
then I see Heather, and then aren't we always having fun?
Are we going
Oh
to
my
romper
gosh.
room now? Where's your
The
magic
layout.
mirror?
How about
There
There
we
we
now?
go.
go.
All right, you found it. Okay, cool. Oh,
All
there it
right.
is.
The gang's
I
all
found
here.
it.
Right,
Woo!
so here we are. Yay! Welcome to Bookkeepers on Fire. If you're inspired by bookkeeping and helping business owners, then here you are. There's my intro for today, because we went through all that. We have Heather Kwitshau. Did I get it? All right.
Good job. Good
She's-
job.
She's been really gracious enough to help us work through a new platform we're using, and we thank her for that. And let's get going.
Well, we're thrilled you're here, Heather. Now, I have to tell you a little story about Heather. Heather, I sat next to Heather at we were at Nancy McClellan's class, front row, at Scale at Intuit Connect, and I sat down next to her, and of course I noticed her pink hair, which, you know, I could never
Gotta touch
pull
up.
that off,
Fresh,
but you know.
fresh canvas today. So.
I love it. So she's wearing her badges, and she has a Bookkeepers on Fire badge on. I went. So I said, "Oh, I need to. Can we have a picture?" And she goes, "Sure." So I take a picture of her chest.
Now Deb said, "Can I take a picture?" Like, just I thought of the button, like, "Hey, seen in the wild," not of me talking to somebody. Like,
So
That's not what it looked like, by the way. I'm sorry, it's not.
So I sent it right to Donna, and I said, "Guess what?" So it was thrilling. So, and then we watched Nancy's class, which of course was fabulous, and you know, so that's great. So do you go to a lot of conferences?
I don't think I would call it a lot. I try to at least one or two a year. I try to identify each year of like what's my focus. How do I want to mix it up? Like, you know, I hear so many amazing things about so many other conferences, but so far I've only been to Scaling New Heights and Intuit Connect.
Are you going to Scaling this year?
I am for sure. Yeah.
Great. Well, we'll
Got
be there.
that.
All right.
And one of my bookkeepers, so I'll have one of my
Oh
team members
wow,
with
you're going to
me,
have
too.
okay.
So
Yeah,
that'll be exciting.
yeah. Just
Fun.
what I would tell her, tell you, she can't hang around you.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
we
has to
did
go
pretty
her own
good.
way.
She did come with me to Connect.
Oh,
as
okay.
Well. And so we did kind of similar things. Like we would check in each day, but it was like, okay, now you go to those ones and I'll go to these ones. We meet back up and what did you find? And
Yeah,
which
let
was,
her do the work. She
yeah.
can go to all the classes, and then you can just have fun.
yeah, I gotta take that.
She can see mom in a real environment, you know, like, okay. Well, that's great because we'll be there at Scaling. So,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're in Chicago, right?
Yep, outside of Chicago. So I'm usually flying in and out of Midway.
Okay.
That's my spot.
Yeah, no, I know I would come to Chicago because Cindy Schrader with her bookkeeping buds would have her conferences there in Naperville.
Yes. Well, and can I drop one of my favorite exciting new
Yes.
things? As of today, I finally did it. I pulled the trigger and I've joined Bookkeeping Buds.
Yay!
I saw you in there, but I didn't want to say
Finally.
anything.
Finally.
Finally,
great group.
finally. It's been a few years because I've always been like kind of like looking at the different conferences. And honestly, like you said, you mentioned, you know, going to conferences with a team member and, you know, divide, conquer, separate. Kind of one of my probably irrational issues with I don't know if I should join at the group because will I get too comfortable and just go hang out with my people all the time and not use the conference time to like go out and spread out? So, and probably irrational because there's so many buds all over the place. And
I know, there's so many buds. We just
Come on.
get together and have a
Yeah.
picture taken, and it's like herding
Yeah.
cats,
yeah,
you know. And of course, Cindy likes to do, because it's near Disney,
yeah.
Cindy
yeah.
usually does something fun. I know for the past 2 years, she rented boats and we went out on the boat to watch the fireworks from the kingdom.
Oh,
In
yeah,
fact,
yeah.
I was there. You know, Donna's a Disney nerd too. She loves to go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
So
it's
I'm
kinda
on the
lost
boat
on
with
me.
Cindy, and I'm watching the fireworks, and I'm filming it, and go, Donna, guess where I am?
That was
You're
2
gonna have to
years
come
ago.
next year. So
That was 2 years ago.
it was
Then
two
we go
years ago.
out the year I'm there, and it rains and there's lightning, and we go
Yeah.
out and then we fast track it right back in and
We
watch
had to
it
come
from the
back because of
balcony.
Yeah.
ordered lightning.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's living in Florida.
Well,
But
funny thing is too, so Cindy just sent me an email, welcome to, whatever, and noticed that I'm in Batavia. Apparently, I'm a couple blocks away from her first house.
oh really?
Like,
Oh.
she's like, oh, I used to live out on this street. That was my first house there. I'm like, that's around the corner.
She's the best. I tell you what,
Yeah.
she just absolutely is the best.
Yeah.
And I talk
Her
about her a
and the-
lot because she used her bookkeeping practice to make her dream come true.
Right.
Living in the backyard of Disney World, and that's great. So, what is your dream with accounting? What do you want to become when you grow up?
Oh, I want to save the freaking world. That's what I want to do.
So, what's your plan?
So my dream now, or what it's become really, and my focus being in nonprofits is, I'm not that great at marketing, despite it kind of needing to be my focus and my practice this year. But I really like this numbers stuff. And as I kind of started helping out at my church some years ago, I was telling you earlier, they kind of thrust this on me. I went to college for different things and ended up in financial planning. And when they needed some help at church, they said, "Oh, Heather knows how to do that finance stuff." And well, no, it's not the same. It's not the same. But okay, yep, numbers, dollars, yep, I know how to do those things. I kind of fell into it and realized that, like, I really like this stuff, and mostly, I guess it was a little bit of Goldilocks syndrome there because it was using this old system, and that old system. Okay, we're gonna upgrade to this one. And it was a couple of years before we actually started using QuickBooks Online.
Uh-huh.
And as much as I do have that love-hate relationship now with QuickBooks Online, at the time I was super excited about how much simpler it made things than some of these other systems. And they thought I was crazy because I would come in once a week or so and be like, "Oh my gosh, guess what else I found today? Oh, and do you know what else we can do in here today?" And so I'd be like, "I'm so geeked out. I cannot wait. I'm going to do this." And they just looked at me like I had like 7 heads, and I was like,
I know.
"Okay."
Well, why do you think we go to conferences? Because the people at conferences is the only one that understand how exciting it is to do
Yeah.
a new bank rec.
Yeah.
You
They're
know, you
like,
tell your
"Whoa,
friends
I got
around
the
here, they go,
zero." Yeah, they're like, "Okay."
"Did you see that new bill pay
Yeah.
system they have?"
Yeah. Well, and so
I know,
that's
today is like I did like they have that new Intuit Intelligence thing, and I went
Yeah.
to that Connect, whatever Intuit Connect on, and they were showing like how to use it, and I'm like, well, yay! Finally, someone showed how to use it, and I was like,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Oh,
Now I'm
yeah.
gonna like do that. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's so cool
okay,
when you
now I know
find
how
out
to
a new
use it.
trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was so exciting. So I would find myself saying that every time I come in, like, "I'm so geeked out about this or that." That's when, as I realized, one, I guess not everybody gets excited about this stuff, and I could do more of this. I could help more nonprofit. I could do just this one piece because, I helped out in a lot of different areas. I'm like, "Oh, I'm not really good at this," or, you don't want me singing on stage or teaching your kids or anything like that. I can just do this one little piece. And if I can do this one little piece for lots of nonprofits, well, then that's how I can help. I can live vicariously through all the other nonprofits and change the world without being it and support those.
Yeah,
who-
because you
who
take
are
care of the
changing
back
world.
end, which means they can now fulfill their mission. They're not worrying about the finance part. You're handling that. Nonprofits are not, they're one of the harder ones to do.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Yeah, the more complex, the better for me.
Well, good.
But that's also where I ended up naming my business. Is I named it the Executive Geek because I would get so geeked out
Oh,
about
that's
it.
a great name. Did you think of that
Yeah.
yourself?
I did. I knew I had to do something like with geek or nerd or dork, but maybe not.
I like that. That's a great
That's a
name.
good one. That's a good one.
So,
So
yeah,
you're working on anything exciting right now?
I've got some exciting new things.
Yeah.
I'm cautiously optimistic and scared of saying these things out loud.
Go ahead, say them. Manifest them.
Just
Put it
between
out
us.
there
It's
first.
just between us.
Just
Yeah.
pretend nobody's listening.
Yeah, nobody will know about this. I have also launched my own podcast.
Oh, well, now you have to tell people so they will listen.
know.
People.
I know that's the kind of thing, like, my friends are saying, like, no, you're supposed to tell people so they listen. I'm like, I know, but I'm scared. It's going to suck. But it's okay. We embrace the
What's
suck.
the name of your podcast?
It's called
Yeah.
Sustainably Nonprofit. So
Okay.
kind of
That's good.
similar to you guys and a lot of my favorite podcasters out there in the accounting area. I was like, how can we build something like this for those in nonprofits of like, hey, let's just get together and chat and kind of like share our community, even if, I'm no expert in all things, but let's all talk about other things that we've struggled with and just kind of show everybody that you're not alone. And we see a lot of it. It really came from, you see a lot of working with nonprofit leaders and they're struggling, and it might be easier to say, oh, I'm struggling because I'm building my own business and I'm doing this thing. And nonprofit leaders, I think, feel a different kind of pressure of like, no, I always have to have on this smiley face and this, we're doing amazing things and this is great. I can't tell people that it really sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what comes of it is you've got people who are doing really great things and serving their mission, but are also getting compounded with this compassion fatigue. That's something I started hearing more and more of from my clients of like,
Compassion fatigue.
compassion fatigue. I had to go back to it because one of my clients actually was the one who mentioned it one time, and I thought,
And what is that? That
really
sounds
good.
interesting. What is that?
That's
Yeah.
you're doing good, but it can also be exhausting, and so that's kind of our take on this. I have a co-host who actually knows how to do the podcasting stuff, so I
Good
don't
to have
have
one of those. Yeah.
yeah. So we get to focus on just kind of chatting, bringing different people in and chatting about what are you struggling with. Let's pull the curtain back a little bit and let's talk about the ugly stuff sometimes, and the reality of how to combat the compassion fatigue. Because the goal is we're doing good, but doing good doesn't have to mean draining yourself dry. You're
No.
not. It's not a sacrificial thing. It
You have
doesn't
to
need
fill
to
up
be.
the pitcher, or there's nothing to pour.
Yeah.
Even God took off Sundays.
Right. And
Yeah.
and interesting enough, and did so before the fall in the garden, right? It was when the world was perfect and all
Yeah.
things were right. There was no sin. Let's go talk about the church stuff now. That day off came while things were already perfect. It wasn't because everything else is so difficult. We need to rest from that. It's like, no, even when they're perfectly good, you should still rest as a part of what you should be doing every day.
And and sleep is one of the things to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Growing up in my age, everybody, the harder you work, the more times at your desk. Well, that's changing. You got to sleep your 8 hours, and you got to do something fun so you can focus best on helping your clients.
Yeah, refresh.
And I have to tell Hal that all the time because he thinks the more he works, the better it is. But then he sits at his desk, sleeping. I go, wake up, buddy, go to bed. Oh,
Yeah.
I need to work more. No, you don't.
No. You need a
don't.
break too.
Yeah.
That's what those conferences are for too. It's suck in some information and also like, okay, just step away.
And they're fun.
Oh yeah.
They're lots of fun.
We're fun people.
Yeah, if people only knew how fun accountants are.
Yeah. People knew how fun we were at those things. It was like they'd be amazed. They
Oh,
were very. I do get tired, but I don't get tired of it.
No.
I get tired there, but I'll wake up the next morning and go take a few Advil and go
Yeah.
for it again, or Tylenol, depending on what's hurting, and then
Yep.
go for it again.
well, my husband was laughing at me last time I was packing to get ready because I'm like, oh well, I gotta pack my sparkle pants because there'll be fun stuff, and I always got the sparkles going. I said, but we'll cross Tuesday. I need my tutu. Where's my tutu? And he's like, what are you packing for? Are you? It's like, what, are you going to an old folks home? or a sorority house. Like, what is?
You're going to a stripper convention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
So he's
Well,
like,
that's
oh
good.
yeah, because I'm looking forward to, I'm gonna go hang out with all my accounting nerds and we're gonna have a good time. He's like, okay. And then sees me pack my suitcase going, wait, what is
Yeah,
happening?
does he want to come? Does he want to come now?
He does not. I was trying to convince him, at least for Scaling New Heights. I'm like, we're in Florida and come enjoy some sun and stuff. But I'll be busy. I'll be
I
with
tell
my
my
so
husband, I say, oh, would you like to come?
yeah.
Would you like me to come? And I want to say, no. No. No, I'd love it if you wanted to come. Like this. But really,
Yeah,
I really don't want you to come.
Yeah, if you want to come
See,
like
mine
before
comes.
or after at
Like,
at the end,
yeah.
but when the conference stuff is going on, like I'm not.
Yeah, because then
I'm
he,
gonna be
he went
busy.
one time at Connect and he called me up like 6 o'clock and I was in the middle of something. Are we having dinner? I go, I'm in the middle of something. I said, go eat on your own.
I'm in demand out here, don't you know?
Yeah.
See, mine comes, but he's my support. He's like, he brings me water. He makes sure I have all the stuff. Like, you need to have someone to keep you in, like.
I know. I need to
check.
hire
At least
somebody
I
to do that.
But like, I'm your person, Deb.
Okay.
Now I think I remember this because it wasn't last year. Then it was the year before. I do remember Hal was there because it was Hal in a towel.
How in the towel? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that was
He
bad.
comes to Vegas with me because he does have something to do in Vegas. So he'll come to
Yeah.
Vegas with me, and he had his towel on. So he's very famous for his Hal in the towel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That caused a bit of a problem at one point. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that was fun.
That's fun. So what other exciting things are you doing? You got your podcast coming up? That's thrilling. What else?
Yeah. So we've had the first episode out of that, and just recorded the second episode yesterday. Well, my other big news was joining Bookkeeping Buds, so I'm really excited about that. I got to figure out
Okay,
how
yep. Join Bookkeeping Buds. That's fabulous.
to dip my toes in
That's
and,
great.
and figure out how to get lost in there, while also avoiding all the other things that are on my list that I should be doing.
Like, what should you be doing? We're gonna talk about that. What should you be doing?
I should be tackling more of my marketing stuff because that's supposed to be more of my focus this year. Is getting a little bit more intentional, I guess, of updating and I guess just talking about myself and getting out there and not just hiding in my little office.
It's fun. I know it's like, yeah. Well, we've been starting to post on LinkedIn, me and Donna. So that's how we've been.
Yeah.
And so Donna and I will call. What do you think of this?
Yeah. Well, and
And I
that's some of it I've tried doing more of in the past year. I was like, okay, I'm going to spend time on LinkedIn, and some of my people are on Facebook, and like that'll be it. Kind of just trying to focus on
Yeah.
what is next, and what are we.
It's
what are
kind
we
of
Your
fun. When you do it
podcast
after a
is
while,
it
it becomes
too.
fun.
Yeah. And your podcast is it too. I mean, people will hear if you tell people about it,
Yeah.
people will hear your podcast and they're like, hey, she knows stuff. So use that as part of your marketing strategy too. It's there and you're doing it anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
so
think it's
that's
great,
that's
yeah.
one of the things I've been kind of working on. I got one of my boards here, kind of focusing like, what is, if I just narrow it down, because then you look at the big long list, you're like, I don't know where to start,
Yeah.
and I'm enjoying Bookkeeping Buds instead. What can I go see what they're doing?
Yeah.
So
It's fun
instead-
hanging out there in the Slack
Right,
channels. See
right.
what everybody's
Yeah.
up to.
That's
So
what
everybody will jump on your podcast. You tell them when it is, and if it goes live, they'll show up. They're real supportive over there.
Yeah.
The whole community is great.
And,
you
and
know.
that's what's exciting there too. But so I've been working on narrowing down my marketing plan, at least starting 2026. And one of them is I need to seriously finish building my demo file. I have my demo file in QuickBooks so that I can do more of this as I'm showing people examples. Not, I have an actual like blank slate I
Wow.
can work with. I've been working on that. And one of the reasons is because I want to have clear examples of the report so I can show people like, this might be what you're looking at in your reports, but here's what I want them to look like, and what I want you to get out of it. So I've been playing around and just kind of building up the demo file. I've got it all focused around Princess Bride theme, because there's the Brood Squad, vendors as security, and we've got, the magic potion marketplace kind of thing. And so
Well,
I
Donna will
gotta,
love that because everything she does is always around movies.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
mine's I have a demo file with Marvel, the Avengers
Okay.
mainly. And then I have another demo file with Star Wars. And then I was gonna do another one with Disney, but like I don't have enough time to do all these demo files. But they're fun.
Yeah, you do have to sit down, like put some time into it.
And even those ones are kind of scantily done. I need to
Yeah.
improve them so
Yeah.
that I can do them better. But
Well,
yeah,
when she
the
teaches her
demo files are
podcast
fun.
on artificial intelligence, she always brings in a movie theme. Like last week, she
Yeah,
talked about The
I
Martian.
love movies. So
Yeah.
yeah, so my AI Talks always has a quote from a movie that I remember while I'm writing my deck. Really, I'm thinking, oh yeah, I pull back a comment from a movie that struck me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my next one I'm working on. I have a couple I'm going to put in there. I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a lot of fun. I think it's really important for us to show our personality too.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got color back here.
You have
and
lots
all
of
around.
color. I love all
We
your
don't-
color. With the pink hair and the colorful outfit.
Yeah. Maybe the sun will come out then too and have a good time with us, but like, yeah, it is not, we're all doing our part, right? To like
Yeah.
upscale the stereotype of the profession, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no more green eye shades and, weirdo glasses. Where are my
Yeah.
weirdo glasses? I lost them again. Oh my gosh, I use them all the time.
You don't have your glasses on your head, which
I know,
people
I'm thinking,
tell
where's
us.
my
You have to have them on your head.
Where are my glasses? Oh, I'm going to have to look all over the house.
Mine aren't so weirdo, just,
Yeah, that's her
Oh, yeah,
signature. Is her
cool.
glasses on her head.
yeah.
On my
So-
head. And then I lose them.
We get called out with that. Yeah, there we go. Now
And
we're
then,
back.
and then heaven forbid that you've got a hat on and then don't realize the glasses are on top of the hat, right? You've done that and we're looking around, where are they?
I have like 2 pairs of these glasses, and of course, I usually lose one.
Oh,
And then
I
I
gave
can't
in.
find
I got like a 5 or a 6 pack of these ones. I've got like, so I've got a pair here in my car, in my purse, at my spot in the living room.
I know. I have to pull them down and stick them up, and that's why I now have short hair, so I get this flyaway stuff.
Yeah, I've
know.
given in.
So you were telling us you have a daughter and you have a camper, and you like to do that. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so altogether we have 3 kids. We got 2 sons and a daughter. We are a house full of teenagers right now. My husband and I have been married going on 21 years.
Wow, great.
And we haven't killed each other yet. So
That's good.
That's humming along. But yeah, so a couple of years ago, and part of the dream of building this accounting firm is being able to do it anywhere, right? I want to, despite living in the same place for 20 years now, I do want to get out and around, and we enjoy traveling. And so it's nice to be able to, work remotely and take your work wherever you go and still live life. So some years ago, we took a month off, and we went all around the West because most of our camping adventures have been Midwest to East. A lot of my family's on the East Coast. But we did Utah, Nevada, California, Oregon, Washington, Montana. I think it was North Dakota, not where Mount Rushmore is, right? Mount Rushmore is South Dakota, so we went to.
You didn't see Mount Rushmore when you went all around the country?
No, we've done that before, and we're probably going to do it
okay.
again actually this year because the younger kids haven't seen it yet. But listening to podcasts, we were driving along in our van. We were listening to this podcast. They were talking about the Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota, how they have wild horses there. And add that one on the list. Let's do that one too. I mean, we're right there. We gotta
Cool.
add that one on, and so yeah, we got to travel quite a bit. We tried to make sure to spend a few solid days at each place. One was so that I could kind of just check in on things from time to time and still get some things done. And 2 was so that we can really like spend time in the places, not just like, yep, we did that and moved on, but actually like stay and camp and settle.
Which was
a
your
little
favorite?
bit.
Which was your favorite place you visited?
Oh, I think for me it was Glacier National Park. We did a lot of the national parks. I've
love
got, yeah,
national
somebody
parks.
else is getting jealous here. Yeah.
Is that your puppy?
Yeah. She's just off here. She's like, you're talking and you're not involving me.
You're paying
I was
attention to me,
there.
Mom.
I was there. So my favorite was, yeah, Glacier National Park, I think. And it was one that had a little bit of everything, because it's amazing what different things that you can see in our country and how diverse it is, just geographically and everything.
That's great.
Spending some time in Utah and Arches is it's like on another planet. And the redwoods were amazing with the giant trees, but Glacier had a little bit of, they've got the waters, the mountains, the trees, the greens, there was so much. But
So you have another trip planned in your camper?
yeah, so we're pulling it together, just kind of started on it. This year is to go back and fill the gap that we missed, the Wyoming and Idaho, actually. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that sounds great. Well, we're at time now. What's the one big idea you want to share with our guests?
You said I'd come up with this, but I don't know. I think it's maybe two things. I always like to sneak some
That's
other
okay.
ones
Two
in.
are great.
One being just start. Just do it. Just start going. And that's kind of where I'm at, I guess, with the podcast is like, I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to do it. Because really, I guess my main theme, my main idea takeaway is everything is figure outable. Like, we're going to get there. We're going to just kind of start working on a path from A to B. And it might be a mess that we're starting with, but we're not staying there,
Right.
And that's one thing I like to focus on a lot with my clients and friends and family. Everybody is, you might find that you've done something wrong or you're not getting what you hoped out of it. But okay, so then you make a change and figure out the
keep
next
going.
step. Like just
Right.
don't stay there.
Exactly. Figure outable. I
So,
like that word.
Yep.
Everything is figure outable. I have to learn how to spell it.
Well, let's figure out.
Figure
I have a
outable.
sticker, so I got a sticker for everything.
Sticker for everything. We got to make
Not
stickers,
on this
Donna, because you got a Bookkeepers on Fire sticker.
I don't know, but
Now I gotta
the
get
buttons,
stickers and buttons.
yeah, the buttons I really like. That was such a great idea because you can bring them with your flair to all the different conferences. I like to represent my favorite groups.
Oh, cool. Well,
so
keep doing
that's
that.
when
We really appreciate it. And
Yeah.
get your own podcast button so we can represent you when we're in scaling.
Yep.
Yep. I'll get
You know.
I'll get on that. I'm gonna add that to my marketing list.
Okay, great.
Anyone watching this will be at scaling with more buttons.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come get
Yes.
them from us. 'Cause
Come get that.
Yes, because my other team member didn't get to get. I was hoping you guys would have them there so that she
Well, we
could.
got it. We didn't get as many as we thought. Well, who's going to want these?
Yeah. Oh my God! Almost ran out the first day.
I know.
And I held some back for the next day. 'Cause,
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it was.
Yep,
Yeah,
so we're getting
we'll
more.
have more this time.
Yeah. I think Nancy saw that too with the Ask a CPA because it was the same thing. Like, oh, we got to make sure. I'm trying to make sure that my team member, she goes with me to the conferences and says, get you the good swag. Make sure
We
that
got your
you know,
swag. Yeah,
I get the
we
pins.
get all
so
the
that you can,
buttons
like,
and stickers and everything from each other's
Yeah.
stuff so we can
yeah. So you can
support
have all
each
that
other in this
stuff.
great endeavor.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, Heather. We're at time now. Donna, sign us
Yes.
off.
All right, great. Well, thanks for joining us on Bookkeepers on Fire on our new platform also. So it was bumpy at the beginning, but if today's conversation sparks something in you, take it forward. Take your work, your voice, your value, and until next time, lead boldly and serve with purpose. Keep the fires burning. We hope to see you soon and have a wonderful week.
Thanks again, Heather.
Now let's see if I can
Thank
get
you.
the thing to work.
I'll see you guys on Slack.
All right.
We'll see you later.